Why was the Missouri Compromise important for balancing slave states? Imagine a country torn between two sides, each with strong opinions about slavery. That's exactly what the United States faced in the early 1800s. The Missouri Compromise was a key step in trying to keep things peaceful. When Missouri wanted to join the Union as a slave state in 1819, it threatened to tip the balance in the Senate. There were already an equal number of slave states and free states, and adding Missouri as a slave state would give the South more power. To prevent this, Congress decided to admit Missouri as a slave state and Maine as a free state at the same time. This kept the number of slave and free states equal, which was very important for maintaining political stability. But the compromise did more than just balance the Senate. It also set a geographical boundary for slavery in the Western territories. It drew a line at the 36 degrees 30 minutes north latitude. Slavery was allowed south of this line, but not north of it, except in Missouri. This was meant to stop slavery from spreading into new territories, which worried many people in the North. They feared slavery would expand and threaten their way of life. Meanwhile, the South wanted to keep the option open for slavery in new lands. This agreement temporarily eased tensions between North and South. It was a political fix that kept the Union together for a little longer. But it also created a clear regional divide that would cause problems later. The restriction on slavery's expansion was a point of ongoing conflict. When the Kansas-Nebraska Act was passed in 1854, it repealed the Missouri Compromise. The Supreme Court later declared the compromise unconstitutional in the 1857 Dred Scott decision. That ruling said Congress could not stop slavery in the territories, which made the divide even worse. The Missouri Compromise was an early attempt to manage the growing conflict over slavery's spread. It showed how deeply divided the country was and how difficult it was to find lasting solutions. It was a step that kept the peace for a time but also highlighted the deepening sectional tensions that eventually led to the Civil War. The tensions from this compromise and the court rulings that followed made it clear that the nation was heading toward a major conflict over slavery.